We need to come back in because it might be contaminated. Like I didn't like close it properly or whatever. I was like, all that for nothing. You stabbed me 3 times. So that's that. Don't mind this. I got my blood drawn today for like my brother told me to go get like health, like to get my blood work done because he said like, I don't know. He's like, you should get your blood work done. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And because I want to figure out my like cholesterol. I haven't gotten blood work done ever. Anyways, so I get there and well, first of all, like parking, I get there 10 minutes early, but I ended up getting there 15 minutes late because I made circles and circles and circles because I couldn't find parking. Anyways, I get there and then I'm like standing in this long line to check in. And then, and I finally check in. I brought my Switch, thank goodness, okay? I beat every single level. I didn't get first place, but I played every map in Mario Kart. I unlocked the special cup. I unlocked so many skins. I found my new main. Oh my God. I am so cute in this game. Baby Rosalina, okay? But like she's a sailor. Oh my God, she's so cute. Okay, so I play Sailor Baby Rose. I changed. You guys, I'm different, okay? I got first place in Rainbow Road on 150cc. First time I ever did it, okay? I'm different. First time, by the way. Never even seen the map, okay? Legend. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Wait, I also changed the Baby Rosa. Okay, well, I called dibs on Sailor skin, so you can use like the other ones, but I did the Sailor skin. Okay, because the other ones, the car that I use doesn't change. Like the Sailor skin changes her slightly to a darker blue, which matches the car. When I stay in her like Rosalina color, it's like this baby blue that doesn't really match the car, and I need to be matching. Anyways, so I'm good. I think I got the drifting down a little bit more, and then anyways, I get called, and this lady, she's I don't blame her. She was just very snappy with me. Okay, she's like, verify your date of birth. And I was like, yes. And she's like, date of birth? And I was like, sorry, November 23rd. I thought she was just like, I'm going to verify your date of birth. Is that okay? And so I went, yeah. She goes, date of birth. I was like, oh my God, ma'am, sorry. November 23rd, 1992. She's like, okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then she starts like rubbing my arm. She's like really digging in there. She tightens this thing around my arm. She's like, wow, like you don't really have any veins. I was like, that's not what you want to hear before you get stabbed with a needle because like I've gotten my blood drawn before many times and they've struggled finding my veins. And because of that, like one time this lady drew from my arm and she pulled out just plasma and she's like, well, messed up. Went to my other arm, more plasma. Oh, sorry, can't find your veins. Okay, and then she goes in the third time, gets my blood. Okay, but at that point, that's the third time I leave bruised AF. She calls me later, and then she's like, by the way, sorry, something went wrong when we drew your blood. We need to come back in because it might be contaminated. Like I didn't like close it properly or whatever. I was like, all that for nothing? You stabbed me 3 times and for nothing. Anyways, so I have a little bit of trauma around getting my blood drawn. Okay, anyways, so she's like, can't really find it. She's like hitting it. And then finally looked down and she's like, all right. She's like, this will be a couple seconds. She stabs it. Okay, usually you know how you feel a prick and then like the prick goes away. It didn't like stop hurting. I was just like, so I felt the needle just in there, right? And I don't look because I can't look. I just don't. So I'm just like, okay. And then I just hear her kind of like take a cap and she's like, and I hear her take like another tube. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, it's got to have been like 15 seconds by now. Okay, surely she'll pull it out any moment. I'm like, how? And so I'm starting to like physically wince to like let her know I'm in pain. So I was like, oh. I'm like, oh my God, I think it's been in for 30 seconds now. Is this normal? You know, I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God. I start feeling lightheaded. I was like, oh, am I going to pass out? Do I tell her I'm going to pass out? Because like I feel super lightheaded. Is that just me thinking I'm going to pass out? Oh God, I should say something, but she's just not like me. She's not like me. She's not happy right now. She's still probably mad about the date of birth thing. Oh my God, it's been 45 seconds. This is the longest blood draw of my life. She takes another tube. I'm like, how many tubes of blood is she taking? Like I was literally like, I didn't want to look because I refused to look, but like I'm like, how many tubes of my blood is she taking? Like I hear a third one come out and I hear a cap, like she's just kind of going and going. I'm literally like, I'm going to pass out. I feel so lightheaded, I start getting tingly and stuff. And I think probably about a minute and a half later, Finally, she takes the thing that's like that's like tight on my arm. She takes that off. I feel like some relief, and then she's like, all right, and you're done. She's like, wow, your veins are tiny. And she's like, so because your veins are so tiny, the needle had to be kept in for a long time today. So you're going to start bruising. And so it's okay if you bruise, your arm's sore. And we're going to need to ice that and everything. But yeah. And I looked, she has 3 tubes of my blood full. I was like, that's so much of my blood. I don't know why. I just thought blood work would be really little. Holy crap. Like tubes. She went. I'm so glad I didn't watch it because I didn't know. I didn't really know what was like how much it was going to be taken. No one. I had to fast before it as well, so I didn't eat since yesterday 10. So 12 hours of fasting. I was chugging water before it, so I could. Anyways, 3's little. Oh well, listen. I never got blood work done, so I freaked out when I saw 3. I thought it was like gonna be like this much blood. I didn't know they'd do all that. So anyways, now my arm's like sore, but we're okay. You've had 5? Okay, you know what? Maybe, I don't know how you guys are not passing out. I started feeling so lightheaded after 30 seconds. I was like, oh God. You know, it's good to know that I didn't know that it was going to be like that because of that, I was less scared. Like if I had known I was going to go through that, then I would have been terrified. But that wasn't so bad. Sorry, it was actually kind of bad, but because I didn't know, it wasn't that bad. Anyway, so I'm gonna find out if I have if I'm dying. So, but I have 2 more blood tests to take in the next 10 days from the same place. So I'll keep going back. You have to do all these things. I had to like make sure I was like on like day 2 of my period. It was interesting. So I had to time this properly to like make sure it's a pretty extensive blood work test. But I'm excited to get my results back because, you know, I've never had blood work, like extensive blood work done where it's like, yeah, and I'm supposed to, I don't know. Anyways, I'm excited. Don't work out upper body after giving blood. I'm not working out today. It's the first day I'm like, didn't do my 10K steps. I'm kind of sad about it, but it is what it is. Okay. The tourniquet shouldn't be on your arm for more than 1 minute. Tell the lady over there, okay? Because it was longer than a minute and it was very painful. It was a long time. I'm not exaggerating. I was literally like, wow, it's still not off. So I would say it was probably, if I really had to think about, 1.5 minutes. And I felt the needle the whole time. She wasn't trying to be too careful with it either. I don't think she cared if I was hurting. She doesn't care. It hurts. And I'm upset. You can actually get it drawn from other spots. Yeah. Well, hopefully next time it's this arm. I have a nice juicy vein over here. You see that? Look at that. I can see the vein.